Dubai real estate market is buzzing with launches, and today we are going to be putting spotlight on two projects, Emaar South versus DMAC Riverside Apartments. So Riverside Views is one of the most hyped up investments in Dubai market right now, endorsed by Shah Rukh Khan, and Emaar Golf Point offers golf-facing apartments in Emaar South right by Maktoum International Airport. Both of them promise strong investment and great rental returns, but what we're going to be doing is evaluate them on the basis of location, master plan, and of course data. This video will help you evaluate which one gives you better value, better rental yields, better and stronger capital appreciation, and which one is more suited for your portfolio. And the calculations that are coming up have been done for the bulk buyers as well as retail investors. So let's go and dive in. So number one, let's start with the location of DMAC Riverside. So if we look at it on Google Maps, you will realize this location is equidistant from the Dubai South and the current hub, which is downtown. So it'll take about 30 to 35 minutes to reach both of these central hubs in the future. With Etihad Rail and Metro coming right next to it, this will boast the connectivity of this community, and you already have Emirates Road and Expo Road for the connectivity via road. Another thing to note here is that this investment is part of a community or an area called Dubai Investment Park. And to give you a perspective, there are some labor camps in the area, and this area will need to transform for your investment to be able to grow. To visualize it for you, the area does not look like what you know of Dubai or what you have seen about Dubai in the glitz and glam. It's much far away from that. So that's a little concerning point for me in terms of the location of this community and the apartments. And going back to the Etihad Rail bit, if you look at the apartments, they are right where the Etihad Rail and Metro is coming. So there is something to be considered about the noise as being a deterrent. Now moving to Emaar South for its location. So it's 7 to 8 minutes from the Maktoum International Airport and about 45 to 50 minutes from the downtown core. So as a community, it truly belongs to Dubai South. So this is in core Dubai South, and if I have to touch on Dubai South as an area, it is a whole separate video. So I'll just give you a few touch points that why this location is going to be important in the next coming years. So you have to understand the three major developments in this area to anticipate how much population who's going to be living here. One is the Jafza free zone connecting the east and the west. Second is the Palm Jabal Ali, and the third one of course is the Maktoum International Airport, which is the biggest airport in the world and going to be functional in the next 5 years and fully functional in a decade. So both of these locations have its own different perks. You have to evaluate what makes more sense for your goals in terms of investment. To give you an example, for somebody who's looking for a shorter term game, DMAC Riverside might be for you, but somebody who's playing a long term game, Emaar South is the way to go. Second is the master plan, and this is one of the most important concepts to understand before you invest in any of these apartments. So DMAC Riverside Master Plan was launched about 9 months ago, and the townhouses were sold in minutes. So now this master community has launched its apartments, which is right on the periphery of the community, which is facing the river, the lagoon, whatever you want to call it. It's in total 28 buildings with unit count of over 2,500. And when I look at the master plan, if you notice, the buildings are right in front of each other. So I find them very congested. And there are no further launches in this community. I'm going to touch on the amenities a little bit because you have to understand what are you buying into and is the end user going to prefer that. DMAC is famous for making master communities which is based around water or crystal lagoon concept. So similarly, this community will also boast a river, and across these would be your apartments. And to name a few, there is Portofino restaurant, island restaurant, culinary classes, and we can go on about the DMAC amenities. Now, if you look at the Emaar South master plan, it's a huge master plan, around 8 million square feet. And if we talk about the apartments, these are golf facing, and the golf course is 16 hole Championship Golf Course. So these golf-facing apartments were launched in 2017 at very low prices. And we didn't know when was the next time Emaar would be launching the apartments. But they did do something in 2024 August, starting at around 850K, which was a great price point to enter in. And the latest launch was around starting price at 950K. So Emaar South has a 16-hole golf championship course, and the golf facing apartments are being launched in phases. The first phase was launched in 2017. The second one took a long time and it was launched in August 2024, and the third one has been launched already, and the fourth one is coming up in March. So you have to see how many phases has been launched and how many phases are coming. So if you look at the master plan, there are about 20 more buildings that are going to be coming up in this area. What does that tell you? That you're entering in the earlier phases of the community. You're entering at a lower price per square feet, and Emaar is known to increase 5 to 10% of their pricing when they launch the next phase or the next building. And speaking about the amenities in Emaar, when Emaar makes these master plan, they plan schools, malls, hospitals, everything inside it. When we talk about the communities and its focal point, it's the greenery, the golf course, the more outdoor spaces for the community living. And there is a clubhouse already functional there, with residents living in townhouses and apartments in the first few phases. And to name a few amenities, there are communal swimming pools, jogging tracks, parks, children's play area, and anything you can imagine for a great community living. Now that you've understood both the master plans, let's summarize them. Emaar South holds a stronger investment potential simply because it's a multi-phase development, and more apartment buildings will be launched in the future, giving you entrance to the early phase. And because some infrastructure is already ready and the residents are already living there, this will benefit the upcoming future developments. Touching upon Emaar as a brand known to develop master communities and maintaining them throughout, also being a money maker, I feel this is where Emaar takes the cake. And while the DMAC master plan shows me that the supply is limited at around 2,500 units, it is more congested. It does not have open views like Emaar South Golf Point. So that's where I take the point away from DMAC in terms of the master plan and the location of these buildings. To touch on DMAC as a brand, it is a huge brand, again known for developing master communities. It has improved its quality way beyond, but if we compare Emaar and DMAC, Emaar will always top DMAC. Now we are going to talk about the marketing and some pain points, starting with DMAC. One of the biggest factors influencing buyers' decision is marketing, and DMAC has spent a lot of marketing dollars to position DMAC Riverside Views as a luxury project. But let's be real, these units are of decent quality and the community offers great amenities, but calling it luxury is a stretch. I wouldn't even qualify it as affordable luxury. So all this to say, at around 1 million dirhams, you're getting a decent unit in a master plan by DMAC, which can offer strong rental returns and decent capital appreciation. On the other hand, when it comes to Emaar, the biggest advantage and disadvantage it has is the DWC, the new airport. The proximity to the airport has been a hindrance to many of the investors, talking about the noise that the community will have once the Dubai airport is functional. And I can break down why the future expansion of DWC won't impact the development in Emaar South. It will be either done on a call or a dedicated video in the future. But just understand, why would a government body like Emaar would invest and have such a large piece of land when they get the priority wherever the government is investing? Just think about it. The next is the payment plan and the handover date. The handover date is mid-2028, which is similar for both the apartment units we are comparing here. Payment plan, DMAC gives you a 70-30 payment plan, which means 70% during the construction period and 30% at the handover. While Emaar gives you the payment plan of 80-20, which means 80% during the construction period and 20% at the handover. Now to compare, there isn't much. It's only only a 10% difference, which is likely not going to make a big impact on your investment. So there's not a leverage in either of these, but that's what these brands are for. They don't give you leverage, but deliver on time and fantastic products. So now we look at this chart and you see the price for all these apartments. So I've divided it into three: price of the lagoon facing apartment, price of the road facing apartment, and the golf view apartments. So the lagoon facing apartments is costing you around 1.2 million dirhams. The road facing apartment is facing you around 920,000 dirhams. This is the pricing that's uncertain because the last launch was at 950,000. As we know, Emaar increases prices by 5 to 10%. I'm saying, let's say on the higher side, they're going to launch at 1.1 million dirhams in March. Now, what I've done is calculated the per square feet. The most important thing here to notice is that you're getting a golf view facing and a lagoon facing apartment at a similar price per square feet. So that is a choice that you have to make in terms of the community. Where do you want to invest into? Historically and around the world, we have seen that the golf facing communities appreciate more, about by 25%, than the regular apartments. But here we're talking about a lagoon facing apartment, and I do not have the statistics of that. Now, talking about the sizes for a one bedroom, for Riverside, it ranges between 750 to about 1,000 square feet, and for Golf View, it ranges between 730 to 850. So if this is an end-use product for you, then think about it in terms of you might want to have a bigger size. So Riverside might be the only option in that case. Now jumping to the comparables and the capital appreciation. So for Riverside, we do not have any comparables. What I mean by comparables is what are the surrounding areas. So in close proximity, like I said, there is only DIP, which does not have any very quality apartments. So we don't have the exact comparable. But to give you a perspective, you're entering at a very low price. You're just buying at 1 million dirhams for an apartment. It is likely to go to 1.2 million dirhams in the span of 2 to 3 years. Now, where does this number come from? We are doing the capital appreciation based on the fact that there will be more launches coming. For example, Grand Polo will be coming right by Riverside. So that gives you a perspective of more launches and comparatively higher price per square feet. Now, with the Golf View, we have some comparables because of the past apartments that are trading. So currently, the apartments that are ready are trading at around 1,500 dirhams per square feet. So that gives you a perspective that you're entering at a lower price per square feet, and the room for appreciation is a lot high, as we discussed, because of the master plan and a multi-phase development, and you're entering in the first few phases. So your 1.1 million could get to 1.5 million dirhams by the end of 2028. So to come to the conclusion, which is a better investment for you, like I said, for a short-term gain, I would look at Riverside. For a long-term, bigger gain, I would look at Golf View Apartments in Emaar South. I have not gone into the depth of the calculations of ROE, ROI, ROCE. We can do that based on what you're looking to do. If it's a bulk deal or if you're a retail investor, we can do that on a call with me. If this video helped you make a decision or gave you some insights on these two communities, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to book a call with me, you can do that with the link below.